Okay, Empire! I'm looking like I'm still getting some of that glitching. I don't know what's up. I'm going to have to ask a couple of my techno wizards friends. Irritating. Huh. I wonder if there's something wrong with my cam or something. But I've been noticing other people have been complaining too. So it might be a YouTube issue. So hopefully it's not too annoying. Ah. Huh. Well, we'll see how this goes. I unplugged absolutely everything and brought it back in, so we'll see. We'll see. We'll hopefully. Gosh darn it, that is some terrible glitching. Oh well, we'll get there. We'll get there. Just hopefully it calms down. Hey, how's it going, Anthony? It looks like I'm still getting some of that glitching, and I was looking it up on the web, or Google, and apparently other people have been having some problems too. So I'm not the only one here. I unplugged absolutely everything, and don't know. You betcha. Going to do it. We'll do it. What the heck? I think I'm going to turn this overhead light off. That's too much glare going on here. This big massive canvas tends to pick up the glare really bad. So I think that will probably help a little bit. Whoa! Yeah. So we'll just keep going here. What the heck? Because we got Empire! uh, okay. Let's get going. So where do I want to go with this? Okay, we're going to work on that new spaceship I put up here. So I'm going to bring that camera around and up. So like I said, I looked at every connection there was. So let's get going here. Yep. Okay. Okay. Oh, and I got some Mars black. Add that to the palette here. Just got my new paint in. I was trying to order some canvases, and normally they deliver them, and they said this was not available for delivery, and it was like poop. I'll see. That's Mars black. So hopefully I could look. I'll look at that again tomorrow because I need more 18 by 24s. I don't want to have to make a trek out to where the store is. So I can avoid that. I'm a lazy butt. Okay, where's going to be the vanishing point for most things is here, but things could be angled differently. Well, maybe we should do that. That would be, we're going to have that as the angle here. You can have multiple vanishing points. Yeah. Do some work on that. Hey, Madonna, how are you doing? Whoa! Doing our other spaceship over here. A massive painting. It's been going on for over a year, I think now. Off and on, an hour here, an hour there. So it's just kind of a fun ongoing. When I have time, I do it. I have time. I'm all ready for the my show, so I'm in good shape. Time to do something a little different every once in a while. Hello, Larry. How are you doing? I think that actually needs to be more like that. Actually, that's the vantage point. It needs to be more like this. Had to talk to myself there. Another full conversation. I get a smaller brush here. I finally actually finished Game of Thrones. I'm so late to the game. This is very typical of me. I just tend not to. I think for a while there, I was like the only person in the world that wasn't watching Game of Thrones. Like, I tend to be like that. I'm not a real big movie goer. You would think I would just love, since I do science fiction. I mean, I loved the original Star Wars and stuff like that, but you know, I don't get it quite into all the hype that goes on. I mean, if you enjoy going, that's nothing wrong with that, but just me. It's very violent. I mean, I ended up enjoying it. I think it was well done and stuff like that, but I tend not to. I'm one of those that don't get into the hype. Everybody can't believe I didn't watch this or that, and it's just didn't feel like it. Bring that up. Boom, 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 boom. Rinse, rinse, rinse. Add a little bit of yellow. Empire. it needs to be this way. I keep wanting to go the other direction with it, and that is not correct. Busy capital. It's the main capital. So over here, that needs to go like this. Okay, we can just keep working this one. A little bit of awkwardness to this one. Yeah, I really don't get into the big hype. I think there's a lot of people will go to something because they think they're supposed to. You know, it's that whole conformity thing. I think that's even true in the art world. You're supposed to like that. You know. Okay. That comes like that. Yeah, I do. I really think a lot of people. Well, it's just like I can remember my science fiction is finally, excuse me, kind of caught on a little bit, you know. And but I had so many people, and it was fascinating, especially like when I was in a gallery at times, you know. I would have so many people sit there. Oh, I love it, but it's science fiction. I can't have it on my wall. And you're like, well, but it's your house, you know, it's your home. What's the problem with that? And they just it was like you're not supposed to have that on. You know, I am going to change this. I'm not happy with this thing. I could tell I'm going to struggle with this thing. It's very possible we're going to have a heat-seeking missile and take this right out of the sky, but we'll see. Yeah. I think I might move that vanishing point all the way over here. I think that might work better. You need to be able to see the side of this thing. Mm-hmm. I did enjoy Black Panther, the first one. I did. I haven't watched the second one, but I did enjoy that one. So sad that the main actor has since passed away. He was really good in that. I don't think I'm gonna like this. You've seen this painting change how many times now? I think we're on 6,221. I have, well, no, I think I can make this work. I'm gonna keep working with it. Well, I always say it's your painting. If you're not happy with something, change it. And especially something like this one, where it really has no time limit. We just sit here and play with it and have fun. And, you know, so hello, members. Greetings. So I think I've never shied away from doing that, especially when it's totally out of my brain. Now, if it's something that I'm basing it off of like some of the Portland scenes or something, that's a little different. But I don't. It's my, like I said, it's my imagination, and if that thing's just not working, guess what? It gets taken out. We'll have a heat-seeking missile, ground-to-air missile, take it out. But I think I'm going to get this one. I'm still not 100% sure though. Just get rid of it. Not working for you? Goodbye. Goodbye, so long, farewell. Don't let the door hit you in the butt. Move that over. Whoa. It's glitchy, man. Not as bad as it was last night. So I am actually thinking it's very possible our stormy weathers that we've been having, and it's starting to finally calm down. And I wouldn't be surprised that's a factor. I just know, in the past, that's been the case sometimes. And I'm sure I could have some IT guy says I'm full of crap, but I always look at coincidences. This needs to come up even more. And it's Mars, black, yellow here. Hope Hope everybody's doing fine on a New Year's Eve. Can you actually believe it? We're going to be 2023. Holy crapolas. I tell you what, the heck happened. I'm still trying to find out what happened to 2019. But, yeah. I think I'm starting to get it. Where's the flying cars, you know? What was it? George Jetson was supposed to have been born this year? Meet George Jetson. Meet George Jetson. A kid, I used to watch the Jetsons all the time. Okay, now we're starting to get there. I think it's starting to take shape now. Just sometimes you just have to work with it, you know, especially when you kind of got a strange angle, because not all ships are going to be going the same direction. You know, you're going to have some going like this and some going like that. You know, so we've established that this is the point. So that needs to go like that. Down. Meet George Jetson. I love this one where the robot maid in that thing, I can't remember the name of the character, but showed her with one of those Rumbas, you know, tell the hitman, make it look like an accident. There we go. That's starting to look better. Now it's like working. Rosie, that's it. Meet George Jetson. Okay, that's our vanishing point for this ship. Meet George Jetson. Oh God, I'm gonna have that going through my head. I could just visualize it right now. Going to that vanishing point. That engine's in the rear, so you won't hardly see any of that engine. Meet George Jetson. Okay. And that's curving down. That's curving like that. All right. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. Now we're starting to get there. Took a little bit there. Like I said, there's absolutely no rush on this painting. No need to. Meet George Jetson. God. Oh, Lord. Meet the Flintstones. Hello, Donna. Meet George Jetson. And that needs to come down since we're vanishing points there. I'm back in here with red. Red and yellow. Hey, Merrick. Greetings. Guys, yesterday I was on the Max that goes over the Steel Bridge. You should have seen the Willamette River. Holy cow, is it a high, muddy and high. Normally the Willamette's kind of a bluish green river. And man, was it muddy, and you didn't want to be swimming in that crap, that's for sure. Apparently they've even had sewage overflow into it. So too much water. Angles there. Okay. Yeah. me get my smaller brush here. Oh, actually, that should work just fine. I like our little Rumbo. I have a Rumbo. That does actually a good job. It's actually surprising. Talking about that, I need to run that thing. Okay. Well, probably come back to that ship. Actually, I think I might do that. Talking to myself again, full conversation. See if I can do that. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Okay, coming back in with white. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. All right. That's looking better now. Just a little bit of work with it. There's things you have to kind of call it. I've had things where it was just, I always say, sometimes you get to a point when you keep working it and keep working it and say, you know what? Call it good. It was a loss. It didn't work. Don't worry about it. Move on. I think we're finally getting this one. It replaces our ship that looked like a killer whale. Okay. Whoa. Wunderbar. There we go. I have this A36 light cruiser, able to land on planets and take off again. It's not really big. This thing's good size, but they're huge ships. Are actually they don't come to the surface. Too big. Oh yeah, this place is kind of a wild place. It's yeah, very busy capital, extremely busy. Ah, now that ship's looking better. Yay! I'm glad I stuck with it. I was about ready to blow it out of the sky with a heat-seeking missile, but I decided not to. Isn't that sad what happened to Santa Claus? Ah, man, I couldn't believe that. Apparently, they were out for a test drive, and this was covered up on the news, but he was out for a test ride. They were testing out the new GPS system, and they just installed it. And unfortunately, one of the reindeers farted, and a heat-seeking missile homed in on it, and whew, that was it. It was all over with. And the military and everything, where they were hiding it. Yeah, they were hiding it, and apparently it's coming out in the news now. Yeah, it's just amazing. Poor thing. Oh well. Way it is. Yeah. There we go. Now I'm much more happy with this. Okay, now I'm gonna have another one. I think kind of cool with this ship could land in water without any problem too. Yep. There we go. Okay, let's get onto the buildings. I can only imagine. Ugh. All right, let's get at it. I still love the, War of the Worlds, the famous broadcast in the 1930s by Orson Welles, and and for the sound for the cylinders that the Martians landed, the way they got that sound was they took a jar and put it in a toilet, and then had a microphone, and then had them unscrew the jar, the lid on the jar, and it sounded perfect for them. I thought that was pretty ingenious, Well, I think what's amazing is how. So I agree. I remember one guy was talking about it. He said, "Well, all these people were out there on the highway. Well, you had this was an attack from outer space. What good is it to be out there on the highways?" This country amazes me sometimes. Just like when Gilligan's Island was out, I still think this is the funniest thing. And the Navy was getting tired. They were getting thousands of letters by people saying there's 7 stranded Americans on this island and you're doing nothing about it. They're like going, it's Gilligan's Island. It's like, oh my gosh. Oh. Well, I finished watching Games of Thrones. So I'm late to the game. But the evil King Joffrey in that, and the actor actually had to go into hiding because he had death threats. And you're like going, it's a show, people, No, I don't feel too sorry for him. I was looking up his wealth. They paid him quite a bit, and I think he's still only in his 20s, and he's worth $6 million. Not too bad, not too shabby for just doing a few days worth of work on Games of Thrones, So you have Olivia Victoria Anna Maximus. This is that era. It's been on the throne when this time frame right here. She's been on the throne for a little while, and they were having a lot of prosperity. Yeah, no kidding. Whew, man. Gilligan's Island. There's only one person left, and that's Tina Louise, and she was Ginger. Just one left. All passed away since. Hello, how are you doing? Whoa! adding ridiculous amounts of detail. And we'll get back into the foreground here probably next go around. I'm looking really good for an amount of paintings I have for the show. So I'm all set 100% for the January 1st part of it, and I'm just about there for the February part of it. But I got to have that other bar that I got to start getting into and seeing where we're at. I'm going to eyeball things that I need to switch out to. You don't want to get a painting that's been on the wall too long. People don't pay attention to it anymore. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I've done another big tree painting, and I think that's probably going to go there. The last one sold real quick there. So we'll see if we can't start moving some of those. And I'm going to move some of that science fiction over to the other place. So all this is things. Now, I think my buildings are a little bit too ordinary in the background, so I'm going to be working on them some. Because if you take a look at some of the most modern, newest buildings that are being built today, it's like, wow. Though some of them, I'm going to admit, they look like a giant phallic symbol. The architect hopefully never heard that. It's so funny in Seattle. They have a building called what is that? Something the musical experience. It was built by Paul Allen, who was a huge Jimi Hendrix fan, and it's this wild building that curves all over the place and stuff like that. And there was a lot of people. They remind them that they took down the Kingdom, no problem at all, and everybody called it is the turd that the Space Needle left. I don't know if they've warmed up to that building or not. I think it's kind of a cool building. I'll give them that. I know what's getting me in New York, those super skinny skyscrapers, they look like in a strong windstorm, they would just break. Then they got that building down there in San Francisco that's actually starting to lean. That is some serious engineering flaws if that's happening. I didn't think you'd have that happen anymore. Leaning Tower Pisa, I've been to Leaning Tower Pisa. It's kind of cool. I had never. You always hear of the a Leaning Tower Pisa, but you didn't realize that was just simply the bell tower for this cathedral there, or basilica. Actually, I think it's a basilica, not a cathedral. It's all marble. That's it. MP. Yep. I like the glass museum in Tacoma. I remember when they put that up. I thought that was pretty cool. That was Chihuly was the force behind that. A lot of people don't realize Chihuly is from Tacoma. for most of his glass making operations occur. Tacoma. Seems like the glitching's better today, so hopefully we're getting past it. I really wouldn't be surprised if it was actually weather related. That would not surprise me whatsoever. Okay. So this ship is going to be, that's going to this point. Okay. Like I said, especially when you have spaceships and all that type of stuff, you need to have multiple vanishing points. Still on the same horizon, though. So that's one lesson of perspective. Same horizon, but you can have multiple vanishing points. Oh, really? I've never. Oh, wow. That'd be kind of interesting. Good enough. All right. I always remember that case when they had some vandals on the glass bridge. They're going across. What is that? I forget what. Is that I-705, if I remember right? But I remember they were so stupid. These kids were so stupid that they were mocking the security cameras, and the police says, "Oh, that's Billy. That's Timmy over there." We call them their parents. Once again, they're in trouble. Just stupid beyond belief. Oh, really? Huh. Linda Evans. Sounds like you had a lot of really cool projects there, Larry. I can hear this one friend I used to play Traveler with. Oh, they shouldn't have that. It's like, oh gosh, whatever. They look cool. It's a piece of art. Who's in the same art class as I was, and I remember my art teacher says, he's proficient, but he has no imagination. was wow. 99% of art is imagination. Well, that's cool. It's always good to have an interesting life, you know. I always remember one of the last words from Jackie Kennedy Onassis was she said, "Well, it was interesting." See, can you see that? I'm going to move this up. There we go. Do a little more work on this guy. And that one is going to this vanishing point. So go up, 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 up and away, my beautiful balloon. Okay. Up. Okay. And a little bit of white. And a little bit of gray. Da-dum. Yeah, it's raining out there. It's coming down pretty good. Imagine that here. Make some adjustments to that. Get our statue there. The symbol, the seahorse of Quavia. All right. Oh, we should have a little contest. What did he do? Nothing. Okay, one more. Mars, black. More than that. Goodness. Wow, that hour goes by ridiculously fast. Well, like I said, the year went by. Well, an hour is a second anymore. Remember when an hour actually seemed like it was a little bit of time? Not anymore. Wow. That is for sure. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do this. Rinse. I plan to be on Let's say that would be New Year's Eve. I'll be the last show of 2022. Oh! So, yeah. And then won't be on Sunday the 1st because that's when my show is. So, but yeah, that's the. God, can you freaking believe? Excuse me. Can you imagine that? It's like, holy cow! The heck happened? But that's why I always say, enjoy it while it happens. You never know how fast that's going to go. Okay. Okay. Now, on that note, there's the hour. Holy crapolas. Like I said, I plan to be back on a Saturday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time right here in Oregon. And I'll be working on the other one that you saw me with the castle in it. I'll be working on that one. And stay healthy, stay safe. If I don't hear from you before that, have a wonderful New Year's. But that's what I plan to be back on. It'll be the last video of the year. And then the following one will probably be Monday again at 7 p.m. And we'll just see where we're at on the other painting. So you take care. And seriously, I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye. Whoa! Empire! All right. Take care. Bye-bye.